Alright, back with this again. This is actually the second time I'm trying out this, because I had a bit of an annoying issue first time around. Well, namely, I basically just kept my face too close to the microphone, and there was a horrible, horrible sound. So, this one is basically just a Parry Blade and no guns kind of challenge. Now, the reason that it isn't just Parry Blade only is because the stupid things have limited ammo, and, well, they suck to hit anything with. So more or less this is going to be like anything that isn't technically a gun or a rocket or a missile. So, to start off with, obviously you're going to need the blade. They come in two flavors to start off with. You got the discount version here and the normal version here, more or less. This one does sort of okay damage, and usually will overheat just about everything on one hit. This will make basically anything laugh at you. It's not good, it has 10 extra ammo, that's about it. And it says it has more range, but it's such a minimal thing when you have to be 3 feet away anyways, it really doesn't count for much. So that's the only one worth considering. There's the Mars later on. It's also not particularly great. That's more of a, it's pretty much a one-shot type of move, but these things are so bad to hit with that you'll never, practically never, unless you've practiced way, way, way too much with it, actually manage to land them consistently. I mean, that being said, I have seen some videos of people being freakishly good with them. Personally, I think they're better off as a challenge weapon. So, first off, gonna need some funds to actually build out this AC a little bit. So this unfortunate bastard gets impaled first. Okay, so there's the problem right there. So the timing on it is very strange. It takes about 4 seconds to deploy the actual spike. It has a little bit of range, but it's wonky. Like, it'll flat out glance off of stuff, even at point blank range. And, as you can hear the noise in the background, a little heat warning, it usually adds 100 to 200 degrees to you upon actually launching it. I guess they decided it wasn't terrible enough on its own. Now, the reason it's called a Parry Blade, it is, as far as I'm aware, the only thing that can actually poise through a blade attack. So theoretically, you could, go backwards and something is blading you, so you could take advantage of that. But that's a very theoretical situation, because honestly, you're getting cut with a laser, it's a bad plan. You're better off just not getting hit and having a gun there instead. So against this guy, sure, it's passable. It's not the worst thing ever. But it's disappointing at the best of times, let's put it that way. Now some back parts. Now since it only has 20 shots, I am grabbing some of these. These are the kind of cluster mines. Another weapon that's never used because of how awful it is. But it'll have to do. And with this first little budget, I'm going to go ahead and get the chicken head. And I'm going to go ahead and get a better booster. So I'm probably going to stick with this one, the green booster, for a while. It's kind of your middle-of-line efficiency kind of booster. So you get a good amount of speed, good amount of efficiency, and you can actually get some mileage out of it with the starting generator. So yeah, there it was almost dead on, still ended up missing him. I'm probably going to go and re-watch that just to see if it, just by how much it missed. And it's really weird to figure out the timing of this thing, because it always deploys a little bit later than you're expecting. And like there, it seemed like he should have been out of range, but it actually did end up hitting. There's actually a glitch over, I want to say it was in Nexus? I think it was, where if you put the right combination in at the right time, like if you, I think it was if you ejected your weapons at the same time as you had the spike deployed, you could basically just have it stuck out in front of you indefinitely. But then you'd still basically just be ramming into stuff instead of just shooting it. The one thing that I know of that causes it to get a really big damage boost is if you're moving fast, it seems to scale up in damage. Like if you OB at something and manage to actually rocket punch the thing, it will kill them instantly. And in the original version of this, during the Defend the Arena mission, I ended up going and punching out Gydos with it. I was just kind of messing around and letting him kill off everything. And I ended up flying across the arena and punching him with it. So yeah, he's, this is one of the starting ones. You can already see why ammo might be an issue with this thing. This guy isn't flying all over the place. I'm actually behaving pretty dumbly just to be able to get a shot at him. I mean, this is just not viable later on. And that being said, at that point I will have better options. Like once you get the braking upgrade, the optional for it, it becomes slightly easier to hit things. Not to mention lighter parts help, at least close and distance better. I think I'm going to stick to chicken legs though, just for efficiency's sake. Possibly try to even make it by with these ones, just because I prefer the lightweight. Alright, that's it. Nice shot here. What's nice is, while the higher tier arena guys are harder to hit in general, you can at least predict their movements a bit more than these guys who are just kind of running around erratically. And that's a fail. Alright. So that's a good example of why mines are helpful. So, one sec.